Hey everyone, it's Mandy from Daydream Face Painting. Today I'm going to show you this cute gingerbread house design. I'm going to start by using the Tag Teddy Bear 1-stroke and a 3/4 inch angled brush. I'm going to make the shape of a pentagon right in the center of my forehead. I've loaded up the darker color on the 1-stroke on the outside edge of my brush, and I'm just making 2 angled lines pointing toward the middle of the center of the forehead, connecting it at the bottom, and then I'll make 2 longer angled lines connecting those shapes, so it makes a perfect pentagon shape. And once you're through with that, you'll take the light end of your brush and just fill in the center. This gingerbread house design would be so easily adaptable to a cheek art design if you'd rather do that as well. It would be so fast and quick at an event. If you guys try this, please let me know and tag me in the design. Next, I'll be using Superstar Poison Green. This is a beautiful, vivid, bright green, and my favorite thing about it is that it's a non-staining green. Some greens can be kind of stainy to the skin, but this one is not. And now I'll load up some Superstar Fire Red. I've chosen to make this design have butterfly, fairy-like wings, but it could be easily adaptable to any kind of a mask design or anything you like. Just go crazy with it. Now I've loaded up a larger number 5 brush really well with some DFX white, and I'm just going to make a series of large dots, making them smaller as I go down the roof of the gingerbread house. I'll do the same thing as I go across the bottom, just making little tufts of snow. Now I'm going in with a smaller number 2 brush and just filling in the lines on either side of the house. And while I still have the white on my brush, I'm going to make a background for the door. Now I'll come and make a little swirl. Swirls are hard to make on yourself, but then I'll add some dots around it. We're going to come back in later and fill that swirl in with some of the fire red. And now I'm just going to make lots of teardrops pulling in toward the center of the eye, and then a loop around the eye. And same thing on the bottom, just a series of teardrops pulling inward. It would also be cute if you just did like multicolored gumdrop shapes on either side of the gingerbread house. That would also be a really cute way to do this one as well. And now, just for a little extra dimension, I'm going in with a 1/4 inch angled flat shader brush, and on those areas of the design that I made look like butterfly wings, I'm just going to pull in some of the white and shade it. And now I'll be using Band Stencil 1038. This is my most used stencil for all the frozen designs I do with the snowflakes, but this time I'm actually going to use the dots on it. And you can see I had a little bit bleed under, but while it was still wet, I just wiped it away with my finger. If you get a worse bleed like I did on this side, just spritz a sponge with some water and go in and just erase it. It's no big deal. You could also make this same series of dots with a paintbrush if you decided to do that as well. Just like a larger number 5 or 6 would work great. And now, since the white is all dry, I'm going to go in with some of the Superstar Fire Red and just fill in the swirl. This will kind of simulate a peppermint swirl. And now I'm also going to color in the door red as well. And I've loaded some of the Superstar Poison Green on a number 5 brush really well, and I'm just going to go along and make green dots on top of the white dots just for a little extra pizzazz. And if you wanted to, you could just be done right there. That's about a 5 or 6 minute design at this point, but I'm just going to keep adding on to it, so if you had a little extra time, you can load up more of the Poison Green on a brush and go in and outline your teardrops and swirls. Almost forgot to add a little doorknob to my house. Gotta have that on the door. Now I'm just going to go in with a well-loaded small number 2 brush, and I'm going to put lots of starbursts throughout this design to make it really magical, and lots of dots just to simulate falling snow. Now I'm just going to go along the bottom and do the same exact thing, just add lots of dots and more starbursts. Now I'll add a little bit of lemon lime iridescent green glitter on top of the green in the design and some Susie Sparkles glitter gel in the color copper. I'm just going to go under the eaves on the house and outline the whole house with this copper. I think it adds a lot, adds a little extra bling, and it's Christmas, so why not make it sparkle? And I'm going to also go in with a glitter gel and just outline the insides of my teardrops as well, just to tie all the colors in together. And this is totally optional as well. I'm just going to fill in my lips with some more of the Superstar Fire Red, and while the paint is still damp, I'll dab a little bit of red cosmetic glitter on the center of the bottom of my lip. And that's it. That's the finished design. I can't wait to see what you guys do with this. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.